So look at this sunburn. You see it in my face a little bit. I don't know what it is. I guess they're attempting the homeless glaze here. Like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm about to do my hair. That's for me cleaning the floor. I combed this out. Okay, so what I did was I washed it twice. So the first night I got here, washed it, and then I washed it again yesterday evening. And now today I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna go ahead and comb it out. The whole point, you can't even, hold up. No way to fix that, really. They said, they're talking about how they weren't averaging the situations, and now they're going to know that they're trying to make things happen for themselves. And I have no idea what you're talking about. So I didn't spray my scalp. I'm just trying to think if I should close this shade. Ooh. Yikes. It didn't feel like this originally. It's like they've done something to it. Like before I decided to tackle it. I don't even got a hair tie. And I can't blame it on Puppy because he ain't have nothing to do with it. Don't you remember this, like, sitting up, like, higher where you could... Is that what I have to do in order to capture? Oh, just in case you're wondering, there's still lines saying they took the fat off me, and this shows that they did. But I'm in Atlanta, okay, so you can imagine they're telling the craziest, most insane fucking lies. You seen what last week was like before I came here. These motherfuckers didn't give a fuck that I wasn't eating or nothing behind the shit that they pulled. Like they were that desperate to try to make something happen for themselves. And make me appear to be them. They were literally trying to act like they could covertly erase 22 weeks that I had been away from home by having me in my car for 2. I paid the mechanic, he hasn't done the work, but I'm going to talk about that in detail in another video. they're talking about the outcome of this getting out this week, and them not being able to get me to spend money, the type of money that I've been spending in hotels. Talking about how I literally only got clean, so that's all they want to let me sleep here. It became reverted to, you know, just a place to have a dog, so he's not involved. So it was serving. The 4 days I was going to spend here was serving like 3 or 4 different purposes, and even if it no longer served 2 of those 3 or 4, it was still going to be, because it's paid for up front and he needs to be here. He needs to be away from what's going to happen. Well, because I'm not like y'all. I don't have to care about y'all's people. Me and the world population are not the same. Yeah, I know that already. That's why y'all went so far. What pipe? Something feels weird, and I can't put my finger on it, but it's not like big issue. Yeah, they did. They tore my roots up right before I started, so they went from being soft, like literally had been soft all day, and as soon as they saw I was gonna do my hair, like they are really, really tough, like bad tough. Comb on past through it, and that's not a lot. Yeah, they tore my roots up. They're running a lot of interference still on the internet. Not allowing me to upload things and trying to keep me from getting off of all the content that was created during those 2 weeks, and documenting what was going on. Well, they made sure I literally couldn't access the internet where I was. get your ass beat for the team. Don't get beat for the team, you know you can't recover from it, you know. All y'all timelines gonna suffer. That's why I keep acting like y'all wanna get your ass beat. Be using their worst things, trying to protect everything else. Like, think about it. How many times have you seen them try me with any type of expression that they felt would be closer to me, like something that's walking around with a waistline, something that's not terrifying in the face, something that doesn't do drugs, something that has its finances in order, something that has, you know, has possessions, something that would be like a closer reflection of how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, how often do you see them attack me with that? They do not try me with them type of things, because that's what they're trying to protect. And I'm talking about it goes all the way to the top and all the way down to the bottom, and they just keep it at the bottom and try to make me more like the bottom. Think of your richest female in the world. In what way is trying to resemble or be like me? They're covertly attacking me with that to protect that. But you don't see them show up as that stuff. So, but I'm just saying, in this everyday population, you know, these communities that I come in contact with, that I encounter with, I'm just saying that the crackhead, male and female, the lowlifes that don't have any way of getting by on their own, that's just not a representation of that whole picture. You got a lot of working class folks, and they trying to keep their jobs and everything. They got jobs they ain't supposed to have. I'm telling you, it's crazy. And then it gets worse if you're talking male and female. Multiverse. Parallel realities. Have you seen any men get offended about what's being done to me? Because they too are trying to beat me. They too know who I am. They too are concerned about their interests. They too are in the same position. I'm just saying, the entire world is in the same position. Everybody dies. Because I said so. Whew, can't come through it. I ain't supposed to be shedding like this. They were talking about how they took all the hair growth and how they took it with a different entity, that they didn't take it with the entities that were staying at the hotels that I was at this time, but that they took it with the things that were on the street. And you know I ain't come in contact with none of that shit. We had that one female stalking me, that one homeless female, and you know, like, they literally That's where all that shit came from. And I identified her before she even tried to, you know, make sure I ain't hit her in her mouth. That's the one I told y'all. She was playing crazy, and as soon as she said something to me, she started, and saw how quick I got up on her. She started talking like she had sense. That's her. It's the same bitch, y'all, that was playing crazy, like playing super crazy. She said something, I thought she was trying to be slick. And I think it was all dependent on my response. So had I been like, you know what I'm saying, not aggressive, she probably would have tried to, you know what I'm saying, be on some goofy shit. But when she seen that I was aggressive and knew that I didn't hear what she heard, what she said, she tried to hurry up and clean it up and make it like she had good sense, and didn't want to get her ass whooped. While she was sitting at the bus stop, I'm all up on it. Like, what you talking about? And everything that you acting like you talking about better be some straight shit coming out your mouth, bitch. Because if there's any disrespect in it, I'm taking you out right here. I'm taking you out right here at the bus stop. How about it? Bare hands. Don't ever try to play with me. And then they try to make me look like her. Then they change my face in a way that it resembled her. All that shit is on the internet. Or did that make it already? I think it's in the last one that I put on X, because I'm using iMovie. I was using Facebook, but you know, I would have, with all the content I had, I would have definitely ran into that, you know, you can't put any more posts on for the day type thing, and I tried to avoid that message. I tried to avoid setting that flag off. So I started using iMovie, and these videos appear more like divine disclosure type stuff, but without the narrative, and much shorter. So there's one that's like, I don't know, hour and a half long, another like hour and a half long, one 2 hours long. So the one right now is an hour 40 minutes long, I think, if I recall correctly. And that's the one they throwing a fit about, because it got some of the details of me making arrangements to get my car fixed in it, and who put me on to the elder that's working on the car. Or that motherfucker stood me up 5 out of 6 days. Hold up, what's today? Well, it's a new week. He stood me up 5 out of 6 days. And the excuse the last 3 days has been his car that went down on him. But today there was something in there that says that he still got a way of getting around. I paid him up front. I told you I'm gonna talk about all these details. I paid him up front, which is some shit that I never do, but it was the circumstances. And you know, it wasn't just his, it was mine too, because they was fucking up and tearing up all my shit. So I did what worked for both of us. And really all it ends up being is another delay, because I'm still gonna do what I said I'm gonna do. And now that We ain't got this. I don't got this real fucking money obstacle that they created after seizing my account. And dropping little nuggets here and there. Like they didn't even pull them stunts and call me them motherfuckers on Upland Avenue in 2023 to do it. And they tried to align me showing up to this hotel without my car with 2023 when I was stuck at that hotel there for 3 months in Fairlawn, Ohio. The Copley Inn. And they acting like I ain't coming here with a big ass German Shepherd. They've been fucking with the dog too. But anyways, like I said, we'll talk about all that stuff. It's just a nugget. So now that you know I got around the financial burden side of it that they tried to impose. And I didn't get the money back yet, but they have to give it back. Because it's federal funds, you know, I don't have no fucking earned income. That's money the school sent to me. But anyways, yeah, it's been a whole lot of shit. Whole lot of shit that's about to hit the fan. Ain't none of y'all lives gonna be the same. And like I said before, everybody is gonna die. And I'm not gonna have it no other way. Nothing's changed. Bitch, please stop. What is that? Romania. I don't know what that means. I'm not a gamer. Not into games. I was just talking about earlier to myself. I used to love Donkey Kong. Like I really liked that game growing up. I liked the Flicker. I liked the Sonic. Y'all saw me go see Sonic the Hedgehog when it was in the movie theater before I moved off of Upland Avenue. Okay, it's done. Let's see. comb through this thing now. Cool. Shut up, faggot. It's okay to say faggot again. Y'all know I'm the reason why, right? I'm the reason behind everything. You see how I be about it? Like it don't even fucking matter. That's not what it means to be me. Puppy, what you think? Betters. You know, the color and everything is uneven now. I need a hair tie. I'm not gonna do anything but throw it in a ponytail. And I think I'm gonna try to wear because that's just gonna turn into a mess. Get apart somewhere. Look at that. That's so weird.